It's the Cleveland Cavaliers, third in the East, facing off against the Boston Celtics, second in the Eastern Conference, as we welcome you to an NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, and it's presented by the United States Marine Corps. A sellout crowd at the TD Garden, a rainy, cold winter afternoon, as the Cavaliers and the Celtics will square off. And a special day, they'll feature the retirement jersey of Paul Pierce following this afternoon's game.
Can you imagine the handshake you'd be giving Patrick Ewing if y'all won a championship in New York?
I'd just give him a hug.
James, hearing the boos, finds Tristan Thompson, who's back in the starting lineup, has had some good games and floats that one up and in. And Jeff, from a coaching standpoint, in terms of trying to incorporate these guys, do you keep it simple right away as Jaylen Brown misses?
Well, I think the game has simplified now because J.R. Smith took a ridiculous shot right there and made it. But the game is very simple. It's a pick and roll game, and I think most teams play very, very similar in what they run.
Morris guarding James. James powers in, blocked but a foul. Morris thought he got all ball. James is going to head to the free throw line. James drives, gets inside and banks it home.
And a good adjustment. The first time isolated on Kyrie Irving, settled for the jump shot, which Kyrie as a defender will live with. That time put his head down and attack.
Rozier misses the three. James spins, lost it, got it back. One-on-one with Horford, settles for the jumper and knocks it down. His second field goal.
But that's the right defense you've got to play. In that situation, if you're Al Horford, force him to be a jump shooter with a contested hand.
Tatum off the dribble. That won't go. Rozier try to keep it alive, but James comes away. Ogilvy is guarding. Rodney Hood left wide open. And Hood with his second three-pointer and 8 points in 7 minutes off the bench in his Cavs debut. As James gets inside, Monroe grabs him. James steps back and drills the three-pointer. 11 points for LeBron James with 4 assists. James inside, J.R. Smith.
I thought, again, Kobe Altman, he looks like he's 20. He just graduated from college. But, like, as James hits another one, but, like, you know, a lot of arrows were being slung his way. He just took it, and then he delivered.
A rookie against LeBron James drives inside, off balance, shot is good. 16 points, 5 assists for LeBron James. It's back to 10. They float it in, and Thompson throws it down. 62-49 with a minute and a half remaining. James, a superb first half after coming back from the injury. Goes in and misses the jam, but a foul. James goes at Morris. He's been attacking the rim, floats it up and in. Now 19 points for LeBron James.
And Toronto's a great basketball city, as you would know, Mark. But if he was in the States, doing it in a major market, he would be getting the credit.
I'm not so sure. We pick and choose who we want to highlight and fall in love with.
And again, the Celtics, the best defensive team in the NBA numbers-wise. The Cavaliers have scored at will. And J.R. Smith with another three. They're now 9 of 18 from downtown. James kicks it out. Jordan Clarkson spots up and nails the three-pointer. It's a 20-point lead. James floats it up and in. Clarkson has played 13 minutes. George Hill 21. Larry Nance 7. Rodney Hood 12. Clarkson again wide open. Knocks down another three. They're 12 for 22. And some boos here from the Celtic crowd. That's the 10th assist for LeBron James. Brown, Ogilvy hesitated, now drives inside to Baines. Baines stripped by James. Back out, taken by Tatum. Tatum's pass deflected. And a reach-in foul is going to go, I believe, against Nance. Meanwhile, final seconds, a sparkling debut for the new-look Cavs. Could not have asked for a better start for the 4 new members, facing the NBA's best defense and shredding the Celtics here in Boston. 121-99 is the final. James, 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. His former teammate Kyrie Irving had 18, but it was all Cavaliers. It's a tough week for Boston ends. They go 1-3 in their last 4 games, including 2 blowout losses against their main competition in the East, the Raptors and the Cavs. James had 24 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds in just 28 minutes, and he's with Doris.
LeBron, in such a short span of time, your team feels so different. How is that possible?
Then the attention to details tonight was at an all-time high for the first time this season. We got some players that can go out and get their own. That's pretty smart, and they picked it up, like they've been here all year. So it's still going to take a little time, even though this was an impressive win on the road. But that's a good start.
As well as this went, you know there are challenges that will lay ahead of this group. So the skill sets that they bring, what most excites you about their ability to help you get where you want to go?
I think the IQ and the passion that they play with is going to help us out a lot. You look at Larry and you look at Jordan, who's hasn't played a playoff game, and they're kind of hungry for that. You look at George Hill, who's been in Sacramento. He's ready to get back to the playoffs as well. But he had so many battles with him in Indiana, and then we get Rodney Hood, who had a little bit of it last year with Utah. So we got some hungry guys, and then we got our guys that's been here. It's going to be very challenging, but we accept it, and we're looking forward to it. It's going to be special.
You're the leader of the group, so will the challenge be greater for you physically or mentally to get these guys incorporated?
I think mentally. I took a little hit physically tonight, but I was able to bounce back. But I think mentally, it could take a little bit off me, but I love the challenge. And it's going to start with my voice first, as you can hear. I've been barking out coverages all for the last 2 days, with my new guys as tonight. So I got to get my singing voice back. I got to get some hot tea in the locker room.
Your body's rejuvenated. Your voice is being stressed. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Doris.